And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
San Diego Padres.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Trey Turner now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here is Bryce Harper. First offering, and it just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty. Darvish, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in Japan. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Wheeler.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Luis Arraez stands in. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there are 2 outs. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And the 1-0. That one missed. And that's way high. Ball 3. Manny Machado on deck for the Padres. Check swing, and he went. And now 3 balls and a strike. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Manny Machado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in there. Merrill leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one hammered. Marsh ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Phillies 1 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Top of the second, and now it's Alec Bohm. Darvish back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. On the ground. Cronenworth throws on to first. One out in the second.
That is good. The left-hander, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Just missed. And another ball.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. That one ripped. And it's out of here. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
This is Bryson Stott. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Darvish maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's inside.
That's inside.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Darvish checks on the runner. Stop. Back in on a dive.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. That one off the mark, 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
A dive, nice stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. That misses the zone. 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, Jason Hayward.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jason Hayward. Started to swing, held up. And a strike in there. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Turner now. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Just missed.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Two on, one out. Swing and a slow roller. And it goes just foul. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And that drops in for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Clips the corner, and that's strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike at the knees. Foul ball there. And that one is downstairs. The count now 2-2. And downstairs. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Elias Diaz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arraez. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
And we're back onto the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Stop.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win. Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Brandon Marsh digs in now. Struck out looking his first time. Ball one there. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Down.
In the air, left field. Hayward pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
2. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ball, that's in.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Jackson Merrill walked his first time. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. The Padres trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one the other way. Sends it across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And Manny gets a piece. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that one is inside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Darvish back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Matsui also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Popped up left side. Bogarts hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Just missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Darvish delivers. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Sean Reynolds comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Merrill makes the grab, and that'll do it. Phillies strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marsh moves under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cronenworth, the runner at second with one away. That's off the mark. 3-1 now.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Two on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Just missed. Elias Diaz into San Diego on deck circle. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. That one out to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pods leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fastball is outside.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. Got it. One up, one down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch misses.
Outside. Aye.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side, Tatis. And makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Fernando Tatis Jr. Out in front and foul to the left side. Tatis waits. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And there's a strike. That one hit to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Outside low, ball 1. The Padres trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos drops into the glove. That is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Yuki Matsui gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, up and throwing. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. A monster shot to right. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayward sizing this one up, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs. Outside. And the count 2-1.
That's a ball.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it to first, and that is that. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now Jake Cronenworth.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado getting ready to go. Banks getting loose as well. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Hard hit right side. Stott over to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left side. Kepler right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hayward up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The Padres down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Padres go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Adrian Morejon gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking. And 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Boom, in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's to 3rd. Machado handles, throws to 1st. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Kepler at the plate. Right side. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Not close with that one. And it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 4-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Check swing didn't go. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Joe Ross, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Elias.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Called strike right there. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaches over the wall and he's got it.
First baseman number 4,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. The Phillies leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses the zone. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Fernando Tatis Jr. on deck for the Padres. And there's ball 4.
Take your bait.
now batting, right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Off the plate inside, and it's 2-0. And he pumps it a strike. Arise off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That's in there. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one missed. Got him swinging. And the Padres waste a chance. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 4-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Wandy Peralta.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 58, Wandy.
And now it's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. There's the strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Nope.
One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Merrill on the move, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one ripped. And foul ball. That one misses. 1-2 the count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Padres nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Joe Ross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Machado. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Machado.
Pitch misses. 1-0. And Manny gets a piece. And delivers outside. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cronenworth stands in now, looks at that one inside. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
In the dirt. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
He's 2 outs away. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. In the dirt, blocked. In there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Machado stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's in. Ball 2.
The Padres down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.